Ryan. Sorry, I had to chat on a different screen, so I didn't see if you say hi until just now. Not to mention this is lay out my video, so what's up, Bennett? Good to see you again. You guys like the improvements I made since last time? Mic volume's low, huh? Give me a sec. Let's see here. All right. How's this? This sound a little bit better? Or is it still kind of faint? Let's try that. See how that goes. Thanks, Ray. Yeah, I did a few little touch-ups before today. Went to GitHub and got a few things for the music player.
Lately I've been dreaming the same things about you.
Thanks for the feedback, guys. This is actually really helpful.
You down low, the same things
So,
about
let me...
you. And I was searching for so long. The time we had, it was never enough. But as time goes, I really want to know where does time go?
And let's see if this is better. It's gonna be like a note to self. I'm gonna just keep these set up for every time I live stream.
See your face, it takes me back to here. Closer to the bar, closer to the bar. This day I forgot, this is what I forgot. When I try to talk to you, I can't seem to find the right words to say. Where is the ground where I can meet you? So we both can stop suddenly again. And I'm driving it's alright. This game we play can be up all night. The pain won't go, even when you say so. Where does time go? Push you away so fast, driving, and I'm thinking of you most. Everywhere I see your face, it takes me back to here. Closer to the bar, closer to the bar. This day I forgot, this is what I forgot. We found each other. I helped you out of a broken place. You gave me comfort. Falling for you was my mistake. I put you on top. I put you on top. I claimed you so proud and openly. When times were rough, when times were rough, I made sure I held you close to me. So call out my name. Call out my name when I kiss you so gently. I want you to stay. I want you
10 out of 10 vomit. Add some perspective in here. Because perspective's always fun. View of somebody standing from over their head or gigantic molar. We'll never know. Oh. This worries me. My pen keeps tweaking out like it's not detecting pressure. It might be time. It might be time to finally get a new tablet. Luckily, they aren't as expensive as they used to be, so I don't have to drop, thousands of dollars to get a new one. Still expensive. It's what? I think it's like $600 for one like what I have now. But still, man. Me and this Cintiq go back. We got stories. Not sure what I should have him say right here. Other than, ew, you just puked. Quit hacking up lung water on me. Doesn't do any good to draw white. That's enough of that. Oh man, I love drawing comics, but it's like playing chess with yourself. I feel like I'm gonna make a bad move somewhere or something. Just keep it simple, I guess. Stylus is not playing. Alright. Sorry if I lost any of you guys there for a sec. Maybe it's still catching up here. Yeah, okay. For whatever reason, OBS just decided to crash on me, but it's good to see that I can still jump back on if anything goes awry. Yeah. No, it was weird. I kind of freaked out for a sec because I had to save for a moment, and I'm using my Cintiq, my laptop, and TV in this room on the TVs, just showing the chat and everything like that. But all three just went black. Everything just died. I was like, oh, what's happening? But, you know, OBS crashed, so here we are. You tell me. Does that sound better, or should I go even lower? Okay. And if it jumps, just let me know. It'll be a work in progress. cross that blue line. Kinda cool if speech bubble goes behind Drake right there. Feel like I'm making good progress here. For anybody who just got in, it looks like maybe a few new people in here. I'm doing the rough sketch stuff for my next episode in Tenebrous Bay. It's well overdue. And the reason I had put it off for so long was because, gonna be honest, I wanted to go a certain way with the story, and it just seemed like the direction I was going was way too hasty. It wasn't explaining anything very well, and while I took some time to refine that, I was still just stepping on my own toes. I was really worried about how all of it was going to sort of turn out. So it all kind of hinged on how this episode proceeded and how the characters were introduced. And I've kind of figured out how this is all going to go now and who's who in terms of good, evil, gray, yeah. So anyway, there as an artist, you always end up getting in this mode where you get so worried about not putting out something good that you get paralyzed and you choose not to make anything at all. And I think that's it's just a terrible habit to even let take hold of you, to even let it get its hooks in you. So today I just decided, okay, I tried my first live stream yesterday and I wanted to kind of doll it up today, so I got the new layout, and I was able to get Spotify plugged in and working with OBS so that you guys can see tracks as they go. Yeah, and it's just something that I figured, why not just jump into the pool, start swimming again. Yes! I motivated somebody. That's awesome, guys. I like seeing that. Yeah, drawing and creating has been a fairly healthy relationship with me and my hobby, but within the past couple of months, we haven't been talking as much. So, and that can happen, especially with, you know, the lockdown, being shoved into our homes and all that. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, I stayed home anyway, and all that. But there's something about not doing it on my own terms, not being a shut-in on my own terms, that I just wasn't feeling motivated. I wasn't feeling inspired, and I've had to push myself to draw again. Bennett, if you want, actually, if any of you want to see this, or at least what I have online right now, open up a window. You can go to webtoon.com, and if you look up technically something there, you should see my stuff. But if you search Tenebris Bay, I'm the first one right here. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I haven't actually checked. I haven't checked in a while to see even what my numbers are or anything. 73 people. Wow, 1,500 views. Not bad. But yeah, so Bennett, if you want to see, or if anybody wants to see all of the stuff up to this point, you just go down to chapter 1, Buried at Sea, and you can start there. And as you scroll, if I remember correctly, there's all the comments. Yeah, you can just go to the next episode and scroll on through. Yeah, not a problem. I'm always happy to share my stuff, guys. Thanks for even coming here and hanging out with me today. Let's see, what is the next... What's the next move? And like I said before, making a comic, like right now I'm just doing the rough sketches and stuff, but it's like playing chess with yourself, because I'm trying to make the right move on how to tell the story, not waste space or anything, or be repetitive. So no, you're still dead. Spoilers! Just do a close-up of this frame here. Is it cheating? Probably. No pixels were selected. Why? Let's take it down to a 0 feather. Okay, that's working. There we go. Copy and paste, and let's drag him down here. And transform it. Yeah, that ought to be good. Just erase everything else I don't need. Ah, the benefits of using Photoshop. dramatic looking thing here. And Styx has just been standing there the whole time in one position. I'm kind of sick of it, so I know readers will be too. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Why is my... There. What is going on? Why is this not obeying me? Yay, tech issues! It's... Well... With all the expert IT strategies in my pocket, I know without a doubt the one way to fix this and get my brush back and get it working is to restart Photoshop. And as you can see, I've been enjoying some Quake lately and Black Mesa, and my brother-in-law got the Halo collection, so I had to buy that for the 17th time. Alright. Weird. Okay, so usual stuff isn't loading up, but that's okay. We got a brush? We have a brush. It's alive. Alright, where were we? Oh yeah. So Styx has been in the same pose this entire time. And... oh yes. I love Windows Calculator. It's the best program on this computer. Are you kidding me? But I think I'm gonna have him in the classic semi-religious pose. Ready? You have the head. You're looking up at him. And get the body and have those arms open. Ooh, actually, I don't think I need this panel. Because Drake could be positioned right here. His foot just turned into a hoof. Let's try that again. That's better. Has some degree of definition. It isn't just a clump. There's an idea. I should have a hoofed character. Easier to draw the feet. It's going to be the actual text when I make the comic, by the way. Yeah. Because I like to keep every word that comes through this comic to be as eloquently presented as possible. Oh yes, it's got to look as professional as possible. Let's see, if his hand was opened up, thumb would be away. Doesn't matter how long you've been drawing, hands, at least in my case, have always been a pain in the butt. Hand equals pain in butt. Whoa. Okay, we can erase this egg here. Which knee was up? It was his left. Okay. Suits me just fine. Get this one. Realized that I positioned him where the water is. That's okay. You know what? We'll just have the water splashing up on it. Makes it more dramatic. Splashing a little bit over his leg here. A little right there. This leg is submerged as it has been. That's another weird thing about drawing comics, is it takes a long time to make these pages. Like, I've been at this for what? So I've been going for a little over an hour, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pages with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so 15 major moments that are being read. And somebody's going to breeze through that. I mean, if you think about how fast you can read through 15 panels of a comic, you have to remember that, like, oh, the leg has to be in the water still, and this has to be there. So I kind of made a little bit of a mistake putting him near the water, but because the time that would have passed is only maybe a minute, I guess, in the comics timeline in terms of that. But it's just weird that, like I said, maybe I overthink this stuff, but I try to keep all that in mind for continuity. But it's like you're battling between doing good continuity and interesting composition that's fun to look at. And butts. Still though, it is fun. Since I have that water splashing up all over the place here, should balance that out with some clouds here. Maybe a few going over here in the background. I don't like this, man. My stylus is dying. These here, those really dark, fat marks right there, I was barely pressing at all, and it's just like, oh, I'm gonna give you a big old chubby wide mark there. Here you go. pages. I think the last one I did was 8. Just doing the sketches now, so this will probably take me a good 8 hours or so, maybe closer, not closer, I don't know what closer is. Probably like, yeah, between 8 and 16 hours for this episode. And I feel like that's a good checkpoint for now. I'm probably, let's see, wait, oh, I don't know why I created a whole new layer for that, didn't need to. Let's merge these, call this the sketch. Guess what, y'all? It's time to go back and make this look better. Drop the opacity to 20%. Get a new layer, and let's call it line work. Okay. So I feel like that's a pretty decent width. And I don't want to noodle too much. I don't want to be up in this comic's business the whole time zoomed in, but it feels about right. Let's increase the flow. Get some of those dark lines. Hey, what's up, Zoe? Drawn this guy a handful of times. I gotta open up. Let's take another quick look-see at this guy's angular face. Now, what size was I using for this? Seriously? Huh. Guess I was using a pixel-sized brush. Who am I to argue with me? Okay, so... Oh, that's right. He doesn't actually have any facial hair in his chin. He's just rocking the chops. Them mutton chops. But he's a very pointy character. I know because I made him that way. Brows, yep, they're chunky. It's so funny how much of my subconscious is just guiding me through this, saying, yes, he has the chunky eyebrows. Go with the chunky eyebrows. But I don't listen. Okay, he's got that arrowhead of a nose. Actually, whoa, that eraser is huge. Let's get down to, yeah. Go. Hoo-hoo-hoo. Did you guys hear that guy's engine outside? Man. Obviously, he's awesome. You can tell from how loud his car is. He's just the best. Oh, that's right. I forgot that I modeled his... Yeah, I modeled his head to basically be the shape of a coffin. I feel silly for forgetting that. Okay, there we go. It's all coming back to me now. It's all coming back. That eraser's got to be smaller. There we go. And he's got those cheekbones. Let's just have it go here. This other mutton chop over here. I think, yeah, there's that point that comes out here. Okay. I think that's a broody enough face. Make sure I'm not missing any details. I think we're good.
So I'm trapped in this slack line. Those cotton eyes. I'm in a cage.
Still good.
Dive along the ebon tide.
Control that pen.
One of these days you'll call.
important to stretch, kids. Oh my god, always stretch. Alright. I mean, if I'm gonna be drawing this pose a lot, I've gotta get some better reference because my brain isn't cutting it with this one. Let me see. Suited bodyguard. They all have that stance where they're sitting there with their hands. Yeah, see? Perfect. Oh, or this. Guy doesn't even have an earpiece. Let's see. Question is, yeah, I think this one most helpful. Copy image. Thanks, Google. Transform and shrinky dink. Not enlarge. Oh my god. Ah! Okay, here we go. This bodyguard's gonna be following me throughout this this entire thing. So it creates. Oop, right layer is helpful. So it goes straight from the edge here, kind of creates bit of this, and his arms start to cross out of frame, so I get saved in this case. I don't have to draw it this time. Oh, or not. Okay, so hide that guy for now. Let's see. But actually, yeah, I'm gonna do that. So, image rotation, 180. There we are. Kind of helps my brain with this one. Let's see. This on my bottom layer, this one was really sketchy, so might actually have to continue on the sketch. Let's jump this up to a couple pixels bigger. I just remembered I met my neighbor for the first time yesterday. Now, the house next to me, I have new neighbors. They come and go. It's a rental property, so there's new faces coming and going all the time. But this particular neighbor I hadn't met, and yesterday I was meeting online, like it was a big Zoom meeting with my family on my mom's side. We just wanted to say hi to each other, so we were doing that, and we were probably talking for an hour or so, and when we wrapped up, headed back downstairs. My wife was down there doing some work, and she meets me at the stairs and just says there's a dog in our backyard. We don't have a dog. And turns out it was my neighbor's dog. But we also have a fence. So I was like, what happened, you know? And went back there to check it out. And this husky had basically bashed through the bottom of the fence and just ripped her way through and got into our yard, and she was getting into the neighbors behind us and playing with their dog. It was just a free-for-all. So I went over there to go and figure it out. I had a screw, basically a drill, some screws in my pocket, because I was going to go into their backyard and, you know, put the pieces back and drill them in and fix them up. And the first time I went up to the door to knock on it or ring the doorbell, it was just really loud music, just blaring, like dubstep, and it's like, oh, sounds like a party or something. And you know, it's like the first time you're meeting anybody, you always have these first impression thoughts going through your head, like, okay, I've been to some weird parties before, and so what kind of party is going on inside this house? Like, who's in there? What are they gonna overreact to me having a drill in my hand? Not to mention, you know, COVID-19. So I had my face covered, so I'm sitting there, I'm this ninja-looking guy, and I'm ringing a doorbell, and I'm just standing there waiting with the drill in my hand. So, no answer the first time. And I go to check in with the neighbors behind us to let them know what's going on. Come back, ring the doorbell one more time, and then the music turns down. It's like, oh my god, someone's coming. So, door opens, and nice enough guy, wearing a cap, just like me, and really nice. We went into the backyard, we fixed it. I met his huskies, and in fact, after this I need to go back over, and yeah, basically got it all fixed. But while I was fixing it, I was like, hey, that was actually some kind of cool music you were listening to. You mind if I ask the artist and stuff? And he was like, oh, well, I was just streaming. I was like, oh, well, like streaming the music? And he was like, no, I mean like a DJ. Like I was DJing online. I was like, oh, that's awesome. So turns out my neighbor does this stuff too. And yeah, he just streams music. I need to ask what his name was again. I tried searching it last night and it didn't pull up, so maybe I misheard him, but I'll have to check again. But that was my little adventure yesterday. Probably be going over there to reinforce the fence a little bit today. In fact, yeah, probably in the next 10 minutes or so, I think. It's going down a bit too low. Tell that his body is all just completely wrong in terms of the anatomy. I'm glad I went back and redid this, and I'm glad I did it upside down because, like I said, my brain just doesn't operate correctly if I'm drawing upside down like that. So I'm glad I got it flipped over. His entire lower half is it's like his spine broke. So let's get this out of here. Kind of fix up his midsection a bit. That belly button. Oh no. Okay. I think that is a much better guide. This back over, image rotation, 180. That's much better. So, save. And I think that is about all the time I have for sketching today, but I don't think I have much going on tomorrow other than some work that I have to do in terms of grading and stuff like that. But besides that, I think I'll probably be doing another stream tomorrow, maybe in the morning, a little bit earlier, now that I have all this set up and kind of figured out. But yeah, For those of you who are still here, thanks again for hanging out and watching. And Ryan, if you're looks like you're still here, we'll have to catch up on some puzzle games, because you have excellent taste in games, so I definitely want to know more. But yeah, I hope you guys have an excellent rest of your day. Thanks again for watching. I'm gonna try and be more regular with my updates. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and take it easy. See you soon.
Winter time.